We are back. I'm with the man himself, Mr. Joe. What do you go by?
Joe. Whatever.
Joe. So we're back. We took a hiatus. We had some things happen that not took us away from fitness, but from doing podcasting. But we're back. So we're gonna get right into this topic. We were talking a couple minutes ago, and we want to give our views, and then pretty sure you guys may have some views about it. So we want to talk about people being more concerned about the tripod versus actual training. So like, what's your take on that, Joe?
I just think it's completely ridiculous nowadays. I know people are way more concerned about what their video looks like, how much likes they're gonna get, versus the actual quality of their set, the intent behind every rep. It's just not the same anymore. When cell phones and tripods weren't a thing, and social media wasn't a thing, people were just in there grinding, doing what they need to do. Nowadays, I see people, they'll do a set and then they're concerned about like the angle where it's at, about to put it over here because they're looking for that set. And it's like, you're gonna try to do a whole nother set that's made for like progressing and getting better just to look good on camera. Mm-hmm. Mind blowing to me.
Now, the thing with that, and I think we want to clarify so people don't think that you can't record a set or something like that. That's not what we're saying.
No.
It's more so when that becomes like the intent of your training. A priority, yeah. So this old video, some of you guys may not know about it. Joe definitely does. It's from Dorian Yates. It's called Blood and Guts. DVD. If you watch this man train, it's literally like, every time I've watched the actual DVD, like I felt like I needed to go to the gym and like do better or do more. He has someone recording him for the sake of the DVD, but it's literally just laser focused. He's training, and it's almost as if he doesn't have any energy to go do something else because he's putting it all into set. So why do you think people are now so much concerned about the video more than the actual training that would make them look better in the video?
Because people like them better on social media and look at affirmation that they're cool, that they're popular. And again, it's just mind-blowing that people have this mindset of like, I would rather have the affirmations from other people about how I am, what I'm doing, versus actually getting what I need to get done and having full 100% focus. When Dorian had that guy filming him, like it was like, and the same thing for me, if I had somebody that wanted to film me, it's like, cool, do not get in my way. I don't want to know you're there. I filmed myself in the past for my business to show people that, I had people that were like, I'm training them and they're like, you do this with this weight? I was like, yeah, like bullshit. Okay, I'll film it and I'll show you that I'm doing the same. I'm telling you guys to go slow, control, full range of motion, pauses. I'm doing the same thing and here's proof for it. After a while, I got enough clients where it's like, I don't really have to put it out there too much anymore. And I didn't like it to begin with. It got me out of my zone when I had to go into my working set instead of sitting there and getting my mind ready to do what I need to do. It's like, oh, I got to put this here, make sure this is up there, and it just threw me off completely. Now I think it's okay if you're filming yourself for like your coach, and you're like, I need to make sure my form's good, my back's not rounding, so it's not slipping. That's appropriate. But a lot of times that's not the case. It really is just like, you know, I want to post this so this person sees it or these people see it, and I just think that that's pulling away from the actual reason why you're here.
Now, the thing I know about Joe's style of training is when he trains, he's not leaving room for distraction. Like we're not opening yourself up for distraction. So that's what the tripod, the camera could become. Like when we use the Dorian Yates DVD or like a Ronnie Coleman DVD or somebody in the bodybuilding industry who's done DVDs, they would ask. There's actually a DVD with Branch Warren where the camera guy.
He's on get out.
Yeah, and he like literally like pushes the camera guy like almost out of the way to finish curls. So it can become a distraction. Now, I'm a fitness coach. I'm a content creator too. So I always tell people it's a part that you can use for your business. The tips I would say is don't put so much emphasis on it that you're wasting time setting that up for hours and stuff like that, and you're not training.
Yeah, I agree.
My second thing is also too, you should be training so well if you want to get better that just your look alone begins to get people to know, like, oh,
that's your promotion.
That's your promotion. Yeah.
So, I couldn't agree more with that.
I'm not against it. You're always free to do what you want. I think the tripod industry, all this stuff, came in and started taking priority over people's training, which is nothing wrong with the tripod. I think people started seeing like, oh, if I put 2 videos on Instagram, I'm gonna become famous. I'm gonna become a good coach.
Yep.
Where we both know you become a good coach by training people.
Oh, 100%. It's experience with person after person after person.
There's no book that's gonna give you that amount of experience you need until you work with real people, because they have real issues. Postures are different.
And everyone's their own puzzle piece.
Yeah. So we're not against the tripod. I'm not against it. It's more so, don't let that become the focal point of your training. And it definitely happens now, almost anywhere we go.
Oh, it's ramping up.
Yeah.
Like it used to be a thing, and now it's like a priority thing. You know.
It used to be like nervous to like put your phone in a place to record because you were scared someone was gonna walk by. Now it's like
I'm gonna offend this.
Yeah, it's a video on the internet where some guy gets mad because some dude walks across him in a global gym at that. So my take on that as a content creator too is, if you're gonna do that, maybe try to find times where it's not crowded in the gym. Maybe if you're gonna do that, if you have to do that. If you're a business owner, I'm always on Joe. I've always been on Joe. Like, Joe, we gotta get more videos in.
I know, I'm horrible at it.
Joe's like the Secret Service is like. I'm like, Joe, we gotta get people to see how you train, because if you watch him train, you automatically get sucked in to staying focused. Like, you're like, wow, like he's moving at a pace, but the weight he's moving is at a pace that most people would try to kill themselves. Like, so seeing Joe like doing like belt squats and stuff like that, like, you see the places line up and you're like, all right, he's gonna be like the guy. You know how someone get a lot of weight, the form goes out the window,
up and down, up and down. Yeah.
And then you see Joe's just like,
I appreciate it, man.
And I'm like, I'm ripping inside watching him do this. So I'm always on Joe about getting more film, and I'm gonna take him up on the offer one day. I'm gonna just come in and be like in the corner and get the videos for him, because there are some benefits of recording yourself. Something that
I
we always say.
I do.
Seeing your form, seeing like, all right, this was moving
a little faster than last time. There wasn't the pause that was supposed to be there.
What's the benefit of seeing the video?
Well, 100% just make sure form's on point.
Yeah.
Form, control, range of motion. Make sure that, like, last week if you got 9, this week you got 10, that 10th rep looked like that first rep. It wasn't that 10th one was a little bit faster, or you didn't pause at the bottom, or everything has to be the same for you. It doesn't have to be, but if you want value in your training, everything should be the same from rep 1 to the last one. You know, if that last one's a little bit faster, there's things that are missing from the other reps, and you count it, good luck hitting that next week, because you just barely grazed by. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's appropriate. Real quick, we talked about like the walk in front of the cameras. That's why I love Matt. Matt made a post saying something like, if someone walks in front of your camera, like, eat it. It is what it is. This is a gym. This is what this place is. Yeah. This is not a place for you to have your film, and if someone walks in, you have an attitude. And when I walk around and I walk trying to go from one place to another, and I see someone filming, I will walk around it. I'm not going to be that guy that walks in front of it. But at the end of the day, it's one of those things where, like, this is a place of business for some people. It's not a social environment for some people. You know what I mean?
I like that. All right, let's